These are the crash tests that help engineers make our highways and vehicles safer. And the Texas Transportation Institute has been ramming guardrails, signs, and barriers for 46 years at its Riverside campus in Bryan. But something changed for TTI 10 years ago.
Since the events of 9/11, we've been testing perimeter security hardware for federal and state agencies.
And on this testing day, the Nasatka Security Company wants to know something very important. This piece of equipment right here is what Nasatka Security specializes in. It's a mobile barricade system. And they brought it here to the Texas Transportation Institute to find out if it can stop that 15,000-pound truck at the far end of the runway. Nasatka already supplies fixed anti-terrorism barriers to the U.S. Defense Department, civilian government buildings in Washington, some large oil companies, power plants, chemical plants, and data processing centers. But this is a test of a towable barricade that can be set up in 15 minutes.
Examples would be if there was a big sports event, if there was a political event, and they want to change kind of the routing of traffic in a city. And then from the military standpoint, at a lot of our bases outside the United States, they're not allowed to put in permanent systems.
Recently, a Taliban suicide car bomber struck a NATO convoy in Kabul, Afghanistan, killing 17 people, including 12 Americans, one of them a Texas A&M former student. This is potentially life-saving testing. 6 cameras will record the crash. Takes extensive preparation, including numerous calculations and adjustments before it's go time.
I'm always nervous at a crash test, sure.
Recorder is on. Go ahead, Scott. On motion. Aboard.
A brake lockup and cable problem delays the crash test for 15 minutes. Then it's time for a second try.
It stopped it and it hurt the truck.
It hurt the truck all right. Watch TTI's high-speed video. Pieces of truck fly over the place after impact. After the crash, the truck only moved 71 feet, enough to keep terrorist bombs away from an intended target.
It worked well, and it's consistent with what we've seen in the other types of barriers in this family.
After more analysis on the Big Bang, this anti-terror barricade has the potential to go to market and save lives.